Hey, good morning. It's Paul with Land Cravens again. We're out here at the soccer field. My eyes are red, and because we wake up so early with this stuff and drive so far because they don't make soccer in the same city that you live in, so you have to drive across the freaking globe to get somewhere to play. Anyway, to business, I wanted to talk a little bit about security and safety when it comes to purchasing the land, and a particular example of somebody who will remain nameless, that kind of got scammed when he was purchasing a property from an individual. So the investor actually received the deed from the seller, right? He received the deed from the seller, and the deed was notarized. And so he cut the check to the seller, and then he just proceeded to take the deed to the county, which then rejected the deed because the notary stamp was not filed with the state. So it wasn't recorded with the state as a official notary. So why did that happen? How did that happen? If you know anything about notary, I don't know a whole lot, but you have to like register and get licensed and then renew your license, and your stamp is good, etc., etc. So he doesn't know exactly what happened. Was the stamp manufactured, etc., etc.? Did I just say etc., etc. like 4 times in a row? All right, anyway, so one thing that the process here at Land Cravens, what we do, and we want you to be secure in your purchase and your decision to sell your property to us, is that it's common practice for investors to pay the individual that is selling their property after the county has successfully recorded the deed, meaning that notary stamp or that notary was verified, it was checked, it's recorded. It won't be recorded in the county unless that notary stamp is an actual up-to-date notary stamp and recorded with the county as a up-to-date notary. So there's no real way to, scam on either side, purchasing or buying, if you're doing your job correctly. So where did he, in this particular example, make the mistake? Because what I think happened is the investor paid for the seller for his land, or his purchase of his land. However, the seller was probably like, yo, we can just make up these stamps, bro. We can like manufacture this stuff and put like a number on it, make it look good, and we can just, get the money. So I think that's where the investor went wrong, is he paid the seller before he recorded that document. So it's common practice that I was taught at Land Cravens to make sure you record the document first to make sure there's no problem with anything. Then you pay the seller, right? So on the other side of that is, what if the seller is like, hey man, I don't feel, like stamping this without you paying me first, right? And so then the risk falls on us as investors, but we'll use what's called a mobile notary. So Land Cravens will send a mobile notary to you, right? I know I chose that mobile notary, so the risk is kind of gone, right? I know that the stamp's good. I know that your license is up to date as a notary. I send you out to meet the seller at a particular time. Y'all meet. I have given that notary a check to give you in exchange for your land, the deed that you sign over to me. Once you sign, he or she stamps right there on the presence, on the ground, in the dirt, or wherever you guys are at, right? And then I'm safe, you're safe, you've got your money, I've got my land. All I gotta do is record the deed at that point, because Land Cravens pays for the recording costs, right? If you decide to sell to us. So I just wanted to touch base with that is if you're an investor, I just learned that as an investor, that mistake that can happen is make sure you record the deed first before paying your individual, or if your seller is uncomfortable with that process, make sure that you, oh look, better light, make sure that you choose your notary, mobile notary, and have that mobile notary go out to them. So the other thing is that's it. That's all I got today. I know it's been a while since Land Cravings has hit y'all up for some attention. I appreciate y'all's attention. The last thing is, look, how bad is the light? Bad is the light. Is, do I really have to say subscribe and like and all of that? Just do it, I guess. But leave comments for me, because I'm not a believer that since all the YouTube video you watch says subscribe and like, I think that gets old. Does it? Leave me a comment. Let me know. Land Cravings out.